I'm sure you don't need some more reality, real numbers, real situation. Because if you do, I've got something for you. If you don't, just turn on the TV. Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, CNBC. Turn them on. Everything's fine. The numbers are great. Stock market's back to 17,000. It's great. But if you want some reality, and I got some charts to show you too, then listen in. Courtesy, again, Zero Hedge. Gotta love Zero Hedge. Wholesale trade gap reaches record high as sales tumble, inventories rise. As they note, worst case scenario. In 24 years, the ratio of wholesale inventories to sales has only been higher than the current 1.35 once, or 1.35 times once, at the peak of the recession in the last financial crisis. Wholesale sales tumbled 1.3% month over month, worse than the minus 0.3% expected, and inventories rose 0.3% month over month, while expectations were for a drop of 0.1%. Inventories over sales difference rose from 143.6 billion to 151.2 billion in 1 month, a new record high. And finally, automotive inventories rose to 1.78 times sales, the highest since the crisis. Keep stacking despite tumbling sales. Yeah, not looking too pretty now, is it? Wholesale sales, wholesale. Let's take a little gander at that a little bit, shall we? Let's take a little peek at that. Put it on the big screen. You can see, again, 2008, 2009. This little bailout nonsense. And then there's just again, 09, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It just going down. So keeping in mind, how many times have you heard recovery's fine, slow but good, decent, wasn't as fast as we like, but it's a recovery, it's good. If that was the case, this chart shouldn't be going from top to the bottom. It ought to have an opposite effect, where bottom, and it starts going up slowly but surely. Over all these years. These are the years we were told everything is fine, nothing to see here. Stock markets are up, everything's good. Which, he says, which leaves us firmly in the recession imminent section of the business cycle. What's the business cycle? The business cycle, you may have heard it as a different term. The real cycle. It's called the boom and bust cycle. Booming periods, bust periods, ouch. Booming periods, bust periods, ouch. They call it the business cycle. So, once again, you can look back on this one, year 2000, March, all the way to basically 2016, past December slightly. So we're in 2016. But remember the tech bubble burst, right? You can see that here on the left. December, June, whatever, 2001, here we go. Wholesale inventories to sales. Boom, 2008, skyrockets again. Cash for clunkers, turn in your car, get another nonsense. Okay. And then look what happens. Comes back down, everything's good. It worked. Hey, matter of fact, it was in 2009, right? April 2009. The recession is officially over. We're good to go. But 2010, starting to climb again. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's not looking good, especially from 2014, right here, up to now. This is not a good sign. Again, every great once in a while we get our hands on some real data, some official, real, unmanipulated data. And then you look at it right here. Kind of like the food stamp usage. That's something we can all look at. They try to fudge other things, but that's not being fudged. So they can talk about 5% unemployment. We're doing great. 5% unemployment. Yes. Then how the hell are 50 million people still on food stamps when it was just 24 million? Matter of fact, food stamp chart. See what we got here. That's 2011. Not good enough. 2011 is not good enough. 2014. I guess I can use this one. Visit image. View image. So, speaking of the boom bust cycle, you can actually see it right here. This is essentially the boom bust cycle. 1975 all the way to the left. 1980s, 91, 92, 93, back down. 2001. And keeping in mind, the higher the number here, the more people are on food stamps. So you can see what it was in 2005, 6, 7. Roughly, just over 25 million individuals receiving food stamps annual basis. 2008, a nice big jump in 2009, an even greater jump from 2010, another jump in 2011, another jump in 2012, another jump in 2013, and it actually fell a hair in 2014. I am curious. 2015. No. I want a food stamp chart. If it's even possible. I can't even, it doesn't look like I can even get it. Yeah. Not going to work. But I think my point's proven anyways. I just want to share with you that it's doubled practically in that time frame, in the last several years, 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? 5% unemployment. Nonsense. So you can go look at a real thermometer, so to speak. Oh, what's the food stamp usage? Oh my God, it's terrible. Okay. That lets you know what condition the country is actually in. And then he says, and there has never been a wider absolute spread between inventory and sales, which is this chart right here. So once again, take a look. We have 1992 on the left. You can see 2001, a little blip there, tech bubble, whatever. But then in 2008, wholesale trade gap, the black one. Big jump, boop, boop, up, recession fixed, everything's good. And what does it do? Instead of just shooting straight up, it's just I would say a gradual inclining, but that's not gradual. That's still pretty severe. 2010, 11, 12, 13, same thing. 14, 15, 16, same damn thing. And as far as the automotive sector, that bubble may have a problem, he says. This cannot end well. 2001, right here. 2008, you got this big jump, right? Inventories to sales. So inventories piling up. Big number here, top 2008, 2009. Cash for clunkers, nonsense. Oh, here we go. Back down. Everything's good. Good. Look up. Little blip here. Back down. Okay. Once again, there's the trend. It's going back up again. Inventory to sales ratios. You want that to look the other way. Or, honestly, 2002 would be fantastic. If they can get back to the 2002 levels, well, they'd love it. Or 2002 to 2007, because I'm sure they don't want to be greedy. But when you have, speaking of which, let's go ahead and cover something else. When you have unions and their pensions and their benefits, and I'm going to work for GM for 20 years, 25 years, then I'm going to retire. I'll be retiring at the age of 50. What a great system. And then 50 comes, and you realize, damn, I still can't retire. No. Oh, we're in the business cycle, the boom part, the bust part of the cycle. Can't retire right now. Damn. Oh, what's that? They're letting me go anyways? Oh, and my pension's going to get a cut? Ooh. And with all that, you still know why A freaking F-250 pickup truck. I saw it the other day when I was at the dealership getting our van fixed. $48,000. Not a diesel, not a dually, just an F-250 plain Jane pickup truck. $48,000. And as soon as you drive that turd off the lot, I mean, they always say this about all cars. You just lost thousands. You lost more than thousands the second you drive that turd off the lot. The van I got my wife, 2015 Chrysler Town & Country Touring Edition. It's like the Mac Daddy. They had it. It was used. Great. Fantastic. $23,000. 23 and change, whatever. Had a little problem with oil leaking. What oil leak is brand new. Oil cooler had a problem, under warranty, dealership can take care of it. Okay, but while I'm down there, walking around the lobby and, here's our van. The black one, 2016 model. Touring edition. Everything in my van has everything that this van has. This is it. This is our van. How much is this? $38,000 for a minivan? Got mine for $23,000. It's only a year old. So, wait a year, buy a car a year later, and you can save thousands and thousands and thousands? Yeah, that's absolutely right. Why are these cars so expensive? Unions, pensions, retirement. You are paying for that. But only the yous out there who go and buy a brand new vehicle. Off the lot, 0 mile, brand new, it just came off the truck. Now, if you've got money coming out your ears, you just don't even know what to do with it. By God, go buy a brand new car and pay for those pensions and pay for those outrageous prices so those people can have something to look forward to when they retire. But there are other car companies out there who don't have those types of systems for their employees. It's what I call down-to-earth dealerships. And a strange thing you'll notice happens there when you look at the price of their vehicles, brand new, versus these other ones, Chrysler, Dodge, Ford, GM. When you look at theirs, there's a massive difference in price. And it's a lot cheaper at the other place. I'm trying to think, it was a Kia. And believe me, I know a Kia is not the greatest car you ever laid your eyes on, but it may have been another dealer, though. Vehicle manufacturer. For some reason, I was just thinking Kia for a second, but in either case, they're not the only one. So you can have massive savings by buying a car from a company that doesn't have pensions and retirement and healthcare and unions and all that crap. But in any case, those people are getting screwed anyways. You're getting screwed when you go and buy a new car or go to the hospital. My video from the other day. My neck's hurting. Up ER, 10,000 please. You just put those little stethoscope that took a blood, check my blood pressure. 10 G's. Yeah. You're in the ER, son. ER. So charge me $1,000 or $2,000, which is outrageous. Nah, $10,000, please. I could have got this done for about $200. Any doctor's office. Yeah, but you're in the ER. I know. That's why I said charge me like 5 times that amount. $1,000. How about 10 times the normal? $2,000. Is that okay? No. Need $10,000. And we know you can't afford it. Even if you could afford it, we know you won't pay it. Would you mind filling out this form for us for Medicaid? We'll get you approved. There's no way I get approved. Just, sir, ma'am, please just fill this out. Try. Oh, it can't hurt. Okay. Oh, you're approved. The cost, share of cost Medicaid exceeded $4,500. The state will pick it up. Thank you, sir. It's like everywhere you go, someone or some entity is just, it's all about gaming the system. How the hell does somebody try to be morally correct and do the right thing in a world, especially in this country, where the opposite is occurring, and the opposite occurring is actually becoming the way of life in order for you to even freaking survive? How can I screw the next person that walks into my life? I'm selling something, or I need to, how can I screw this guy over? Charge the living shit out of him and smile while I'm doing it. It's what we've become. Top-down pyramid. The club does it to take over the government does it. Contractors rape the government, who then rape the taxpayers for the money. And it's like, you'll see something like some little company, former military personnel, started their own company. They know their buddies are in there. Hey, we're going to provide you a service. Hey, good job, guys. Good job, sales team. We just closed the $25 million contract with the government. Hey, good job. And they provide almost nothing. They do like nothing. The gross negligent spending, the little tiny things you hear me talk about or other people, is only the stuff we get to hear about. And for everything that you and I get to hear about, there's far more that we don't get to hear about. That's even more disturbing. All of these problems can be solved, assuming a man like Trump can get into the White House, and assuming he hasn't been feeding us a load of crap. Because Obama fed a big load of crap. It sounded fantastic. And he didn't do a freaking thing that he said. But the club wasn't attacking Obama. They were backing him when he was running. The club is not, under any circumstances, backing Donald. They are attacking him. They had an elite meeting the other day, as I mentioned. How do we get rid of this guy? How did he get in here? What do we do about it? Oh my God. If he doesn't make it, it's over. This is the election that makes or breaks the country. If he doesn't make it, or they kill him, or suffered from a heart attack, it's over. John Teeter, time traveler, Civil War, what caused it? I can only tell you that it stemmed from a problem with the elections. Okay. Remains to be seen. Take care.